Okay, I need to do this area right here. So I like how that comes around, but then it just looks like a jungle right here. There's no separation between the grass and so when you come up the stairs on the porch, it looks, when you're looking down, that's what I did yesterday. You're looking down, it just looks hideous. Like you have those cute little bushes.
Oh yeah, hideous.
But I want them to come, I want those bushes to grow all along here, so we'll have to figure something out. Tony's helping me. I was like, can you make me a straight line? And then he just kind of started doing the whole thing. He's like, do you want me to shovel that out? Because he could see how hard it was. And then we noticed that there was some old ground cover, not ground cover, what do you call that? Weed barrier, like a carpet. And it's like, you really need to be strong to pull that out of there. So we're getting all that out of there because otherwise those bushes that you see over there on the left, they won't grow because the weed barrier won't allow it. There was weed barrier there before we moved in because, they had some other bushes there, but they were like holly, prickly bushes, and I just didn't like them. And then they had a big old giant fern, which I did not like that either. So, yeah, we got rid of those, and he's just really supposed to be working in the front, but he was helping me, which is nice because then we can help to, work together and team up on it. So once we get all this cleaned out, then I was gonna plant some, what do you call them? Some of those over there, dig some up and then put them down in that empty spot that we just made. Tony helped me, pretty much did the whole thing. But yeah, that looks a lot better.
Still need to get all that other weed crap out of there. We need
Well,
up to those ferns.
but at least that part doesn't really show, but looks pretty good. Now we can move on to another project. So now we have a nice line there. Very good. Very good teamwork. My next area is going to be the front yard, and it's going to be right at the bottom of this flagpole. I'm going to get rid of all that stuff. It's mostly weeds. I had some plants there that were supposed to come back every year, but they didn't, and then I stuck a couple other things in there, but it's just basically a bunch of crap. It always takes me a little while to figure out what I'm doing. I start out like hand picking it and yeah, I'm just getting the weeds that grew up around the bricks first. I have to get all those off around there first, and then I started hand picking them, and it's like No way. I did that for a while, and then I ended up getting the hoe. I'm going over there to the front of the house where these cute little flowers, well, they're mostly no flowers. They're mostly just green stems things, but they're pretty. Anyway, I would keep going over there and getting some and then bringing them back, but they're hard to get the roots, man. So I ended up having to be over there for a while. I had to edit out all that blank area. Just gonna plant some of these here. Maybe I'll do a couple more right there on the ends, like one there, one there. But yeah, I got them from over here. They're so plentiful and abundant. So they were growing all the way back in between the Japanese maple and the whatever that is. So I'm like, I'll just take a couple of those. Yeah, it looks just like it was meant to be there. Aww. Thanks. I think we're gonna work on, or I'm gonna work on this area right here. It's a little crazy. So let's do it. Yeah, this area has this ground cover stuff that grows like vines, and it stretches out and it tries to stretch across the sidewalk, and it stretches into everything else. And the leaves from that magnolia above it drop all over into that area, and it's like impossible to get the dead leaves out of it. It's just nasty. those bushes, but yeah, I don't know what's going on. I never claimed to be a gardener, so. That's it for the day. We removed all those little short things that were right there. We put some into the flagpole thing. There's a blue jay over there doing something. And that's about it. Tony planted those bushes the other day, these 4 here. And then we finished that. We put a couple new things right there. And yeah, we still have so much work to do. But thanks for hanging out. Peace.